morning. We're in the Yorkshire Dales today and we're going to climb Whernside. The bridge behind me you can see there is the railway bridge for the Ribblehead Viaduct, which I've parked near. And as I say, I'm heading over Whernside. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to follow the route through to Bruntscar farm, I think it is, and then climb the steps up onto Whernside. It's a nicer route this way because you've got the views down the Dent Valley when you get over the top on the way back. So I'll just quickly spin you around. You've got Ingleborough on the horizon over there. We're going to walk out towards the farm over there and then up the track onto the summit of Whernside, over the top and back round and back towards the viaduct and the car. So I'll see you further down. A few cows in the field there, happily on the other side of a fence. A bull there, this one's a bull. Morning sir. A few calves knocking about. A sleepy one there. That Mr. Bull's been busy looking at all them calves. I've made hard work of that. So we've pretty much completed the traverse along the bottom of Whernside. So now when we get to this barn just up ahead here, we're going to turn right and then the work starts, getting up Whernside. So this is the start of the climb proper. You probably can't see the path on this camera, but it kind of goes up that way. The camera doesn't do this view justice now really, because Whernside pretty much fills the scene really. It looks quite a long way off in this camera. It isn't. To the steepest section of the path, so I'll make no excuses for puffing and panting because it's ridiculously steep. This path is the one that you descend if you're doing the Yorkshire Three Peaks, and if you think it's badly pitched, it isn't. A few years ago they replaced all this, and I can assure you this is a lot better. A lot better. So this is the new path. And there's a section of the old path. See? Tons better. Right, stats update. We've pretty much finished climbing the steepest part of the fell. About 300 or 400 feet left to go, and about 3/4 of a mile to the summit, and then it's all downhill. So just a couple more bumps really to get over compared to what we've been coming up. So we should soon be at the top, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Bleeding hell, that was hard work. Oh, Whernside summit, 736 metres. You can see out to the Howgills over there. The Lake District. Beautiful, what a day. What a day. Go and find somewhere to have my butties now. I think maybe just here somewhere on the grass. It's a little off the path. Just do a nice little slab of limestone to sit on. I'll see what I can find. Right, found a spot just off the path. Got a lovely view out over Ribblehead there, and down to the Dent Viaduct over there. Just off the path. Absolutely beautiful. Ingleborough behind the camera over there. Fantastic. A carton of Capri Sun. Some chicken and lettuce sandwiches. And a couple of Booth's Own chicken strips. Cheers. Right, we're on our way back proper now. Just had my dinner, sat up there. A terrific view, as you can see. The turn down there isn't Whernside town. You'd expect that it is, but it isn't. It's Greenset town. Whernside town, nearly fell off then, is over there. I think there's 3 of them. Little group all together. I was thinking of wandering over to them, but I can't be bothered. Because although they look very close, they're probably about a mile or so off track, so like a mile and a half out and back, and it's very boggy. I've been before, so I'll not bother today, I don't think. So my current plan now is to head back to the car. It is 12:25. I expect to be back at the car around about 2ish. And then, hopefully, all being well, I'm going to go and have a pint. I was going to go to the station inn at Ribblehead, but unfortunately, although it's nice ale and nice food and that, you don't really have any nice outside seating. You just, as far as I know, you're just next to the road on the picnic benches, which I don't fancy. So what I'll probably do is go to the good old trusty, reliable Traddock in Oswick. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I'll see you a bit further down. So a little bit of a better view of Whernside town there. Towns, there are 3 of them. Looking lovely and blue and inviting today. So we'll route back from here. We're going to follow the ridge line down a little bit, and then we sort of make our way down, roughly following that wall, and then down that valley there, past the Bleemer signal box, which is just tucked out of view. You can just see the Ribblehead Viaduct over there somewhere. Can't tell where I'm looking with this camera now. So that's the way. Nice straightforward route back. Some kind of story there, I guess. I don't know what it is. Could be a small child loses his favourite toy. I hope not, but you never know. So we just dropped down off the top a little bit. Just looking at Greenset Town, looking absolutely lovely there. Ingleborough in the background. Just making our way down the step path now. Glad these guys are walking today and not flying. They'd be a right blooming nuisance if they were. Right, a lot further down now. Down at about 1400 feet. There's a lovely Ingleborough over there, which actually fills the horizon. It looks a long way on this camera, but it isn't. It looks very big from here. Well, probably a couple of miles to go now back to the car. You'll see a Bleemoor signal box over there, and just about the Ribblehead Viaduct, which is actually called the Batty Moss Viaduct, as I remember on the way down, because obviously the ground it goes over is Batty Moss. Another fantastic feat of engineering around these parts, in my opinion, is the Bleemoor Tunnel. So not only did the engineers build the Batty Moss Viaduct, they then tunnelled the way through Bleemoor. You can just see some spoil heaps up there on the fells, and that's the line of the tunnel. Those spoil heaps are from the shafts that they dug down. And for me, what's most amazing is that they dug the tunnel and the shafts at the same time. So while there's guys tunnelling along horizontally, there's other guys digging vertically to meet the tunnel, all with pieces of string and telescopes and possibly compasses. Amazing. Another clever piece of Victorian engineering here. This river actually flows over the tunnel, the railway tunnel, which is just there, you can see. So without the aid of concrete or anything like that, we've an aqueduct going over the tunnel. Absolutely fantastic. Right, Ingleborough ahead now. We're not far off the car now, it's 1:45. Should be back before 1:15, I reckon. We'll be passing the Bleemoor signal box soon. It's a significant signal box in somewhere, but I can't remember what. It might be the oldest or the only signal box left in the country now. It was done up a few years ago, but it's well, it's fallen into disrepair again. I think it's still in use, but a few weeks ago when I was up here, well, probably a few months ago, there was a lot of work going on around it, so maybe it's been restored again. The house next door to it, the old signalman's house, was up for sale. But it was up for sale for an extraordinary amount of money, like 300,000 quid. It's in the middle of nowhere. It has no mains electricity, no mains water, no mains gas, no sewage, and you have to pay £5,000 a year to somebody to make use of this track that we're on now for a vehicle. So not very attractive at all, and it's in a right state as well. So here it is, remotely located, Desres, 300 grand. It's got to be less than that now. I don't think they've had any interest at all. With all them holes it's got in it, I bet there's all sorts of living in there. A veritable menagerie. I won't film inside it because that'd be rude. Somebody might have bought it. And here's a signal box. And it has been done up. It was in a right state previously. It's been up a long time ago. It was showing its age, but now they've done it all up again. So that's good. It looks lovely. And that house is the old signalman's house. I mean, obviously they don't do that sort of thing anymore. Yeah, Bleemer signal box. So almost back at the car now really. Maybe a mile to go, if that. Beautiful view of Ingleburger up ahead. Park Fell at this end. That's a steep climb up Park Fell. Ye gods. But once you're up Park Fell, up the front of Park Fell and along the top, that ridge is a beautiful walk. Absolutely beautiful. It's a fantastic part of the world, this. So as you can see, we're back at the viaduct now. Nearly back at the car. So I'll wrap it up there. So that was Whernside. Cracking day for it. Thanks for coming. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a like and consider a subscribe as well. You can give us a like whether you've actually enjoyed it or not, it doesn't really count. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Ribblehead Viaduct. What a piece of engineering.